Shericka Jackson, Tia, Clayton, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce will be heading to Paris to represent Jamaica in the women's 100 meters. And let me tell you something, based on these races, the Jamaican female sprinters, they look dangerous. Let the world be aware. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, now ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, Shericka Jackson has done it again. She's now the national champion in the women's 100 meters, with Tia Clayton taking second in the women's 100 meter finals and the great Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce taking third. In this remarkable final, Shericka Jackson won in a time of 10.84, with Tia Clayton running her second sub-10 in her entire career, 1 hour after running her personal best. She ran 10.90 to take second, with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce running 10.94 to take third. Sasha Lee Forbes will make the team with a time of 11.04. Kevin Nelson came fifth at 11.14. Alana Reid came sixth with 11.14, and Brianna Williams came seventh with 11.15. Natasha Morrison ran eighth with a time of 11.21 seconds.
Two-time World Championship silver medalist. Negative 0.3. 1084 is going to Paris. Tia Clayton, 10.90 is going to Paris. And we await the confirmation in third. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
I need you to understand that Tia Clayton was out like a bullet and led for the first 70 meters of this race until she was reeled in by Shericka Jackson. Now, Tia Clayton is having the best year of her entire life. She beat in the semifinals Shericka Jackson, running a new personal best and her first sub-11 second run, a remarkable time of 10.86 seconds.
Told ya, Tia Clayton with a stunner, and it's only the semi-finals. You'll see the replay on the big screen shortly. Positive 1.0 meters per second, the wind speed. Tia Clayton with a lifetime best 10.86. Shericka Jackson with a season's best 10.87. Sasha Lee Forbes gets the third automatic qualifying position, and final one as well, 11.09.
Shericka Jackson spoke with Loop after her win.
Shericka, Loop team here. How are you feeling tonight, and what are the thoughts you're having at this moment after winning the finals? You're on your way to Paris. This isn't your first time, but it must be special.
It's a lot different than 2021 when I made my first 100, 2021 I was excited, but I was still nervous. This year I was a bit more calmer in the final, and I think I'm enjoying just competing, so I'm grateful. I'm going to Paris. What more could I ask for?
Now this of course is my 2 cents. Marie-Josée Talou, Julian Alfred, and of course the world champion Sha'Carri Richardson. I am pretty sure they are taking note of these athletes. Tia Clayton, I think, is just getting warmed up. When I saw her at World I keep saying World Championships, I apologize, World Relays, when they asked Tia Clayton, how she felt about making the team, and she said, I am making the team. She said it. I look at the last video you will see. She said, I am making the team. She said, I'm not almost there. I'm there. She was 100% certain, and she knew why she was certain. People, she just ran 2 sub 11 second runs. Her first in her life, back to back within an hour. In the semis, she ran at 10.86, and then she came back in the finals and ran 10.90 and was leading the entire field for the first 60 to 70 meters. Go back and watch the race. I think Tia Clayton is blossoming into something very special, and I think she's only getting started. I think she will only get faster as she heads toward the Paris Olympic Games. So I think the Americans, the British, the Canadians, and everybody else should be aware that our Jamaican females look pretty dangerous. There might have been a changing of the guard, meaning there's no Elaine Thompson-Herah, but young Tia Clayton looks really, really good. Then, of course, there's a great one, the greatest of all time. I'm going to keep saying it, the greatest female 100-meter sprinter of all time, bar none. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, after a very rough start this year, runs a very, very respectable 10.94, looking really good, and is on her way to Paris. And I believe between now and then, she will further improve. Now, the great one, Shericka Jackson said, she trusted her coach. She trusted her coach, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now, that was in, I think, the TVJ interview. Wasn't sure if I could show it, so I showed the Loop interview. But she looked good. She looked really, really good, really, really solid, and I think this is just the beginning. She said, because clearly Coach Stephen Francis, and we need to do a whole thing about Coach Stephen Francis. But Coach Stephen Francis said she was more ahead in the 200 meters by far than the 100 meters. So if she was more ahead, I can't imagine what her 200 meters is going to be like, because this time is very impressive. She looked really good, and I think she will only get better. I've said it before, I said it in a previous video, I do not believe Shericka Jackson is anywhere near her best at this point. I think she has another 4 weeks to go before she gets there, maybe a little more, and we're looking at something very, very special. Wow. So in my humble opinion, I don't know if you agree with me, but I think the Jamaican women look dangerous. Sasha Lee Forbes, as I had suspected, made the team. Has not yet hit that sub 11, but I believe she'll be in sub 11 form when she gets to Paris. So our 4x1 looks great. They just need to be doing the baton exchange stuff. They need to be doing the baton rehearsals. They need to be doing that. That's important. But we're looking good, people. We're looking very, very good. We're looking more than competitive. We're looking like the Jamaica you all know and love. Now, big up to my USA fans, compatriots, great people, the British, everybody else. But I'm going to say it again. I think we're more than competitive in the women's 100 meters. And I hear Sha'Carri Richardson's fans saying, it's done and dusted, she's going to win. I am not sure about that. Sha'Carri Richardson looks great, but what I'm seeing here is a Shericka Jackson who is getting back into form. So this is going to be interesting. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. So in my humble opinion, the Jamaican women that we're sending to Paris, they look dangerous, and the world should be aware. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. And this, of course, is my 2 cents. Bless up!